minutes ago in Peshawar, the centre of the Afghan guerrilla organisation, Christina Lamb, the Financial Times correspondent in Pakistan, spoke to Hamid Karzai of the Afghan National Liberation Front about how President Zia's death would affect the war in Afghanistan.
He was a great supporter of our refugees here and a great supporter of our cause of fighting against the Soviet aggression.
Do you foresee any change in support towards the Afghan resistance now?
Well, I believe that the people of Afghanistan have the support of the people of Pakistan, and I don't think there will be any change. Though, however, I know that President Zia himself had tremendous influence over policy matters regarding Afghanistan.
Tonight in Pakistan, a 13-man emergency committee is running the country in place of President Zia. For the latest news, I've just spoken by satellite to Christina Lamb, and I asked her if the mood in Pakistan now were apprehensive.
Well, obviously, the country's had 4 periods of martial law, so it's a very unstable country politically, and people fear whenever there's a change of government that perhaps the army will take over again. But interestingly, in Rawalpindi tonight, it's not the army that's taken over the city, but the civilian forces are keeping a watch on everything. And again, the constitution's been kept to by making the Senate chairman the new president. So far it looks as though the military are keeping out of affairs.
Do you expect there to be elections later this year?
I think that now that there is a new president who doesn't have the same mandate as President Zia, who doesn't have the backing of the army, doesn't have the Islamic card to play that President Zia had, he's going to be under great pressure to have elections, and I think he's going to be under extreme pressure to have party-based elections.
Do you think General Zia's death will change Pakistan's policy towards Afghanistan? Will they go on supporting the guerrillas?
In the short term, I don't foresee any change in Pakistan's policy towards Afghanistan. It's something that's being generally admired in the country. But certainly, if elections go ahead and one of the opposition parties takes power, none of them have the same feeling towards Afghanistan that President Zia had. For him, it was an obsession. For them, it's one of many foreign policy issues, and I think they feel that they should not be interfering as much in Afghan affairs, perhaps, as President Zia has been.
And now, is General Zia being mourned tonight as a hero, or is he being criticised as a despot?
A mixture of both. I think generally people feel that he was a pious man, and as such they're mourning him, but there's a great sense of relief now that people didn't know what was going to happen before, and now they feel that the way ahead is clear for party-based elections to happen, and perhaps now at last Pakistan can really move towards becoming a democratic country.
In Sudan, the floods